So when I logged in this morning, we got a lot of lunacy through our mailbox, so we do have enough for an extract. Although a part of me wants to save up on my lunacy so that I don't run out immediately. So I might actually not do the beginning extraction this stream and go right into the story so that I can have enough lunacy for, like, you know, more extractions in the future. So in short, I'm saving them. If that makes any sense, I'm just gonna save them. Alright, let's move on to chapter 3.6, health bullets. And apparently we're getting an ad break in 5 minutes. I don't believe you, Twitch. We don't get ads anymore on this channel. Alright, recommended level 19, current average is 18. Alright, we can do that. Alright, we go right into battle this time. I mean, we should just go for the favorite attacks. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, even though the guards are tough, since we leveled up everyone, it's actually gotten a bit easier in the battle with these guys. Alright. Did they take any health down? It doesn't look like anyone took any health down. I think we're just slowly chipping away at each other. So this is a battle of attrition. Alright, favor, dominating. Yeah, this is just more of a battle of attrition at this point. Yeah, Spider Honglu looks really cool. That's one thing I will admit. Spider Honglu looks really cool. I'm like mumbling today. I claim that I was more awake, but I sound more tired. Like, I feel physically awake while my mouth is like catching up to me. Like, it's like dry or something. I really need to like vocal training before I go live. Struggling. Alright, let's go ahead and put Rhodia on the fence then if she's struggling. Alright. Yeah, I would have focused on dominating attacks. And it seems like we already got one guard almost dead. Or a guard already dead. I like how whenever we don't flat out kill them, they don't turn into a V pile, they just fly off the screen. It kind of gives like an implication that we're, you know, not really killing all enemies. Some enemies just like run away when they're almost defeat. Also, is my stream live on Twitch? My screen is frozen on my test monitor. No, we should be fine. Okay. Yeah, I thought we were having issues on the test monitor. Nah, just needs to be refreshed. Alright. Man. Okay, so it seems like Marisol and Rhodia struggle the most in these battles. They're pretty strong as sinners, so I don't want to undeploy them, but I might have to look into like other people just in case. Yeah, let's do Alright, in about 2 minutes we're getting an ad break. I do not believe we're going to actually get an ad. We don't get ads anymore on Twitch. I don't know why my ads are broken. I even made a support ticket and I've not heard anything back yet. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but there's not really much I can do on the whole ad thing on Twitch since I literally have all my ad settings set up to what I believe is correct. Like, I even had a friend look over them, and they seemed fine, so yeah, we'll have to see what happens after they respond to my support ticket I sent in, like, a few days ago. I might have to send a second one just to see if they did not get my first one. If they get it at all. It could be like YouTube, where you put in a support ticket and no one ever responds. I mean, I do wonder if it's because the games I play are mature, they're just not pushing out any ads to them, but they used to push ads before. Like last Friday during the Limbus Company stream, we still had ads. However, for the other games I also play, like Fata Morgana, as well as I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, they're allowed on Twitch, and I was getting monetization on House and Fata Morgana before. So I'm a little confused as to why I don't get ads for my streams now. Sometimes Twitch fascinates me. Okay, 20 seconds. Let's see if I'll actually get the ad. Alright. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is going to be the only time ever I'm going to be excited to see an ad. No, it's broken. It is so broken. I am not seeing an ad on my test monitor. I'm not even logged in. Like, some people said that, have you tried, you know, not logging into your account on your other monitors to see if, you know, the ads actually appear? Yeah, so I do have my account not logged into my test monitor, and it's still not showing ads. Like, I'm just a normal user on the other monitor, and it's still not showing up with the ads, so I think it's just broken. Yeah, so guess I stream without any monetization despite being affiliate, if that makes any sense. Is it because the streams are mature? Like, was there a terms of service change that happened recently? Because if there was a terms of service change, I don't know if I saw it. Yeah, it's just a little weird. Like, some of the Twitch systems I don't understand, so I might have messed up my ad settings, but I don't know what I messed up. Like, it might be one toggle I did incorrectly. K core singularity, HP bullets. Any would-be fatal injuries we managed to inflict were healed away with a single shot of those regenerative rounds. It was only a matter of time before the thread by which Heathcliff's patience was hung snapped.
우린 세상에서 제일 의미 없는 일을 하고 있어, 알아?
말했잖아요. 날개와 엮이는 건 무의미하다고요.
이렇게 실시간으로 허무해지는 전투일 줄은 몰랐지.
You're gonna have to blame Don Quixote for this one.
잘라내면 잘라내는 대로 살점이 차오른다.
Well, we're off the ad break even though we did not get any ads.
전투를 제대로 지속하기 어렵다.
Even Ryoshu's feeling it.
이딴 예술도 있는 거군.
Ryoshu made the most pained expression I've seen from her, begrudgingly swinging her sheath around. Cuts and slashes will mend before even a drop of blood can spill from them. There couldn't be a worse battle for Ryoshu to fight. Isn't there anything we can do?
HP. 헬라포이시스 기술은 손실된 신체의 세포를 끊임없이 보충하는 기술이에요. 한번 투약받아도 상당히 오래 지속되는데 둥지 안에서 보급을 받는 자들은 전투로는 이길 방법이 없다고 할 수도 있겠네요.
Don Quixote! Even Foss was shaking her head in despondency. But then...
혼란 속에 비로소 이 몸이 등장하였으니.
Oh? A peal of overwhelmingly energetic laughter rang through the air. Really? You're gonna end the chapter right there? Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the next one. What? You ended right there? Right as someone comes in? Yeah, I would let Foss finish her speech. Okay, it's gonna make her finish her speech. Ooh. Oh, okay, she's still talking. But wait. That is really long, Foss. That was a really long speech, but okay. Is Siegfried the person we're about to meet, the guy who was laughing earlier? He kind of has a Don Quixote energy to him. Or to them. We have not met them yet, so I can't automatically assume their gender. A figure approached us with terrifying force, reminiscent of a frenzied beast.
뭐야? 뭐가 달려오고 있는 거야?
Oh, is this a friend or foe?
앞으로 3초. 관리자님, 판단을.
Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm not sure what to... Vergilius was the only one who showed no surprise. To be more clear, he was more displeased than unsurprised at this apparently unexpected arrival.
역시 오시는군. K사의 대스타.
A jovial-looking man appeared amidst the chaos with an obnoxious laugh.
모두 안녕하신가?
Oh my god.
목격담은 얼마든지 올려도 되지만 사진 촬영부터는 K사의 공식 허가가 필요하네.
He is built and fucking packing. Oh my god.
다만 30분 후에는 잡지 인터뷰가 있어서 길게는 시간을 내주지 못해. 섭섭해도 이해해주게.
왜 안 오나 했지. 날개 월급쟁이가 되어버렸다지, 지크프리트.
그 비아냥거리는 말 본세는 여전하시군 그래.
Seems like the two of them know each other.
코드 퍼플이 발동해서 불이 나게 달려왔더니만 그대의 친구들이었나 보군.
친구 아니야. 이 소동 속에 나는 무관하다는 걸 알아주면 좋겠군.
Yes, but aren't you representative of Limbus Company?
그럼
그래, 화끈한 정신 개조를 부탁하지.
Oh.
무슨 이야기를 둘이서만 불길하게 속닥거려?
동감. 어디서 굴러온 놈이지?
보아하니 꽤 구석진 골목에서 온 분들도 있나 보군. 좋아. 그렇다면 이번만큼은 특별히 사진 서비스도 제공해주겠어.
우리를 아주 길거리 추종자처럼 대하고 있군. 감히
Is Don Quixote gonna be excited? Knew it, knew it. This is the person that Don Quixote was wanting to meet and get merchandise of. Don Quixote, what's wrong?
우리가 좀 바빠서 1분 안으로 끝내줘. 저 시계머리는 빼고 부탁하지.
Oh. Wait, why is Vergilius vouching for us?
의체인가? 그렇다면 50초로 하지.
Oh. So, Vergilius said give this only a minute. However, Siegfried says he could do it in 50 seconds. Oh, okay. So he thinks that, Dante would take 10 seconds to defeat. There's like 13 sinners, so... Oh my god! So all 13 of the sinners would take 50 seconds, but then Dante themselves would take 10. Dante's more powerful than the sinners, I guess. Both a skilled fighter and talented performer, I could only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero. Is he just killing everyone?
자, 여기를 한번 봐주게. 우리 팬들이 매우 좋아해 줄 거야.
이 새끼 더럽게 강하군.
방금 뭐란 거지?
Is he
깜짝은
knocking
그래.
them out or killing them? Okay, I feel like he's knocking them out by like tasering them or something. One after another, he made short work of the sinners. Is he killing them? Vergilius watched the carnage with a pleased expression.
동지에서 주제도 모르고 나대면 어떤 결과를 초래하는지 깨달을 필요가 있지.
That was only Don Quixote. Everyone else was fine.
단테, 지금의 당신은 기억이 안 나겠지만 당신도 어쩌면 거물 같은 존재였음. 내가 있었습니다.
I was? I just couldn't picture it. Right now, I'm just a powerless leader who fumbles in any emergency, constantly being chewed up, spat out, and ignored in the trash by my sinners. They've even started treating me as the team's field medic. To think that this miserable manager used to be the respected leader of many sometime in the past. I felt a genuine desire to ask Foss for another way to recover my memories.
하지만 기억을 잃었다는 사실이 당신의 관리 소홀에 대한 온전한 면죄부가 되어줄 순 없죠.
Damn.
무슨 말인지 스스로
Hey, we got
아실
one
거라
bow.
믿습니다.
Yes, we should have two bows at this point, but we got one. We don't get it both this time. I'm putting the blame on you. You even came with us, Vergilius. I thought of the staff at the K-Core checkpoint. They showed no pity for the family they were about to tear apart, treating it all as nothing more than part of the due procedure. Although Don Quixote got us into trouble when she sprang forward to rectify injustice, I just know it would have haunted my sleep for days if we turned a blind eye. And seeing Heathcliff tighten the grip on his weapon to veins as he witnessed the disturbance. If not Don Quixote, I feel at least one of us would have intervened. Truth be told, I didn't do everything in my power to keep Don Quixote down. Vergilius isn't necessarily wrong when he says the blame rests on me for causing this. Taking back my head might be for the best after all, Vergilius.
이거 참... 다음엔 꼭 마이크를 달아나달라고 해야겠군.
Vergilius has no clue what you're saying, Dante. Hey, Zeno!
알아들었다는 소리로 이해하겠습니다.
I have something to show you.
46.5초.
Okay.
오늘도 세계를
It
정겹게
is
수호한
in my
시간이었다.
profile. Okay, I'll do that after this chapter, if that's okay.
무대는 끝난 모양이군. 시계 돌릴
Alright.
시간이다, 단테.
So what kind of pain are we going to be feeling when we rewind back our centers? It is fine. Yeah. Alright, now we can go ahead and see what you got for us, Zena. Alright, you said your profile. Something good will happen. I don't know why I'm a little intimidated when you say something good will happen, but let's see. Let's see. Alright, friends. I now have to remember which profile is yours. Yeah, I'm trying to remember which profile is yours. Like, the thing is, there's no usernames in this game. There's, like, identification number. So I don't know. First top left. Okay. Oh, this one. I will always have that Ishmael collab. Oh. What's... Oh, Arknights. Okay. I don't know much about Arknights. At first, I thought it was Hyperdimension Neptunia. Alright, what's the surprise? I do have to say that art's really cool. I really like that. Wait. What do you reckon? Looks more creamer now, don't it? Creamer. Okay, company. Oh, wow. Whoa. Something is off. Wait. Something is off? Oh, you got the Honglu spider! I wonder who it is. You got Honglu spider. You also got a cool Faust. I wonder who it is. Sinclair's all beat up. Wait. Lucky number 7. Wait, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? What happened, man? That doesn't even look like him. That doesn't even look like Heathcliff at this point. What the hell? The newest IDs. That doesn't even look like him. That's like a whole other guy. That's a totally different man at that point. What do you mean that's Heathcliff, the middle big brother? Full level and uptie. That doesn't even look like him. What the hell? Oh, man. Now I'm just checking your skills on this one. If you want to try. Oh, man. You know, next time we get into a battle, I might think about that. I suggest go with middle team. I mean, I can't level up my sitters when I use guess IDs, so that's like one thing I will note. I do want to level up my sitters more. However, I will keep this in mind if I'm especially struggling in a battle. I suggest go with middle team, yeah. So if I get really to a real struggle point, I'll use your IDs, but I still do want to level up my sitters. This is really cool, though, to see Zeno. I do appreciate seeing this. Hold on, I'm going to make a note of this real quick. IDs. Alright, I wrote a note because I don't know if I'll be able to do that this stream. Like, if I do struggle this stream, I will use your middle IDs, but if not, I'll definitely do that when I get into a big struggle point later on. So I do have it written down in a note. Anyone is fine. Yeah. But yeah, no, if I do struggle, I will keep that in mind, Zeto. But yeah, no, thank you for showcasing. That does not look like Heathcliff still. I'm gonna be honest with you, it does not look like Heathcliff at all. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, that's not Heathcliff. Alright. Effie-Saude 2. Oh wait, they're back? Wait, they're coming back for this one? Huh. I mean, they didn't die like Yuri, so that kind of makes sense. And also, wait, we don't even have a conclusion for them from Kanto 2. Like, they were there, but they didn't do anything at the end. Like, as soon as we got to Rhodia's backstory, Effie and Saude did nothing, so I guess we might actually get some information about what happened to them after Kanto 2. After 12 worlds of agony, the sinners were all back in one piece. You will have fun with them later if you do struggle, yes. The massacre must have been humbling, because it feels rather strange seeing them this quiet.
어떻게 지내고 있었는가 붉은 시선. 요새 통 얼굴 보기가 힘들었는데 동지 속 우수한 해결사들의 모임에도 안 나오고.
Was Vergilius like a superhero before? If so, can I see him in the spandex suit?
내가 초대장을 무려 수십 장이나 보냈는데 받지 못한 것인가?
주소 바꿨어. 그리고 당신처럼 충실하게 꼬리 따위 흔들고 있을 여유도 없지.
I don't know what happened between these two, but Vergilius is a bit hostile here, right?
첫 보기에도 둘의 성향이 다르다고 느끼지 않나요, 단테?
In what ways?
간단히 말하자면 지크프리트 씨는 해결사 중에서도 날개 친화적인 쪽에 가까웠죠. 반면에 베르길리우스 씨는 해결사만의 독립성을 추구했어요. 영향력이 강한 어느 한 곳에 해결사가 종속되는 순간 해결사가 지켜야 할 최소한의 가치마저도 사라진다고 생각했거든요. 힘 있는 자들 한정에선 누구보다 엄격한 잣대를 들이미는 사람이니까요.
Okay, so Vergilius is a bit more of a revolutionary compared to Siegfried, who's a bit more for centralized power. If that is a good comparison. While speaking with Faust, I saw Don Quixote quake and approach Siegfried with shaky hands. She must have been honored to see him, even after being missed me by his hands mere moments ago. Okay, so he did kill them.
그대 피규어도 모아놓았어. 한정판은 아니지만 나도 그대처럼 엄청난 해결사가 되는 것이 꿈이야.
Don Quixote. Chill, girl. Chill. Also, are your figurines sculpted to show his member like his character art does? That is really defined. God, it's so defined. I mean, he is wearing basically a spandex suit.
그게 정말이요? 그럼 사인은 여기.
What are you getting signed? Your javelin?
숨 좀 쉬어, 돈키호테.
Need that supportive friend.
안내합니다. 상황 종료. 코드 퍼플. 상황 종료. 코드 퍼플. 올 코드 클리어.
Also, I just realized, did I send out an announcement on Blue Sky? No. Let me send that out real quick. It's like 25 minutes into stream. Whoever is joining us from Blue Sky will only get like the last 75 to 50% of the stream. My apologies, Blue Sky.
일은 성공적으로 끝마쳤다. 그럼 또 어디선가에서 보도록 하지.
You know, the voice actor sounds familiar to me, but I don't know where. Like from where I'm recognizing this voice. Leaping with tremendous force, Siegfried vanished into the air. Although there was a small delay, we did get the travel permit in the end. Vergilius returned to the bus in the meantime. Or perhaps he only got off knowing that we'd run into that Siegfried. He looked rather upset as he walked away, but no one else seemed to care that much. Clueless to the surrounding frigidness, Don Quixote was happy as a clam, caressing the sheet of paper autographed by Siegfried. Okay, so she had paper.
꿈을 꾸고 있는 것은 아닌지 모르겠어. 관리자 나리, 내 볼따구 한 번만 꼬집어줄 수 있겠어?
You know, why don't we just clock your face for what you did there? And I did not intend to say that pun about Dante. Just as I was about to give the blissful Don Quixote a word while we walked out of the border checkpoint, an armored vehicle stopped before us.
새로운 적인가?
It's gonna be
둥지
Saude and
건물소
Effie,
앞에서
isn't
간도
it?
크군.
이 차는 LCC 청소부서 소속이군요.
Following Foss's plain reply, the vehicle's doors opened.
나 참... 왜 이렇게 오래 걸린 거야? 이 근처를 세 바퀴나 뱅뱅 돌았잖아.
A couple of familiar faces appeared out of the car. Effie and Saude. Okay, wait, are they in like Limbus Company uniforms? Even though their outfits had changed, their faces were greased with just as much confidence and poise.
비포 팀에서도 온 건가? 분위기가 좀 달라졌군 그래.
그건 카지노 잠입을 위한 위장복이었답니다. 결과적으론 쓸모가 없긴 했지만 말이에요.
Their uniforms kind of look like the uniform that Leon Kennedy wears. And yes, I'm thinking about Resident Evil right now because my friend Fuzin, she is obsessed with Leon Kennedy. She would endlessly send me images of him. So when I see those uniforms, I can only think of Leon Kennedy.
그 심부를 찌르는 말투는 여전하구만.
My chest ached a little at the thought of the harmonious cacophony that was our last operation.
소드, 저 시계 시침 바르르 떨리는 거 보여?
Damn.
저러다가 울기라도 하겠어.
Also, who's the figure behind Saude? Yeah, that's Saude, and this is Effie. Who's that figure behind Saude? Is that just their driver, or who is that?
장난이랍니다. 실력으로는 아직 발전해야 할 부분이 한참 남아 있었지만 그래도 LCB 부서만의 색깔이 있다는 걸 인정하기로 했거든요.
In spite of the rough path we took, it sounds like we did leave a positive impression on the two.
비포 팀들은 먼저 작전 현장에 도착했는 줄 알았는데요.
다른 대원들은 이미 도착해 있을 거야. 너희들이 알면 유용할 추가 정보가 있어서 잠시 남아서 기다려주기로 했지.
Is Effie holding up a gun?
어떻든 간에 우리가 신경이
Well,
쓰였다는
thanks for
거네.
coming up, Gregor.
맞지?
Wait, I wanted to see if Effie was like holding up a shotgun or something.
너희들도 우리의 매력에 헤어나오지 못했던 거 아니야? 왜 그런 거 있잖아. 귀신같이 맛없는 재료들만 모아놓아서 요리했는데 묘하게 맛이 있는 거?
Weird analogy.
맞아. 전장엔 그런 게 많았지. 분명 먹을 당시에는 비참했는데 자꾸 기억에 남는 그...
두 분 다 어떤 음식을 드셔왔던 거죠?
Is that a sawed-off shotgun or a pistol? What the fuck are you holding? That is a square-ass gun!
저 그런데 전달받을 정보란 어떤 것인가요?
이번 목표 지점 말이야. 우리 말고 다른 집단이 점령해 있는 상태인 것 같아. 그래서 우리 쪽에서도 평소보다 많은 인원을 투입하고 있지.
그래봤자 또 어디서 모여드는 쇠파리 같은 놈들이겠지.
As Otis pointed out, we weren't due to encounters against groups of foes drawn near the golden bows. For our first mission, straggling soldiers from G Corps took shelter in the abandoned facility. And on our second, a variety of gangs inhabited the casino.
안타깝지만 이번 상대들은 예전 같은 부스러기는 아닌 모양이야.
Well?
심사 기록을 슬쩍 살펴보니까 몇 주 전 엔사에서 대거 파견한 기록이 남아 있었어. 심지어 우리와 목적지가 같더라고.
Okay, so we're going to be facing Norcorps, which Norcorps, from what I remember, they have like a heavy winter gear on. At least that's what I remember seeing of their art. And allegedly we're getting an ad break in 5 minutes. We are not, because ads are fucking broken. Is there anything I can do about these ads? No. There's nothing. I just will be told that I'm sending out ads to people, and no ads will appear to people. I mean, in a way, it's a good thing because you all get a great experience watching me without ad interruptions. At the same time, though, I have affiliate. Why aren't ads working? I have all the settings set up for them. Honestly, this situation is kind of hilarious at this point because, well, I do Twitch as a hobby. Like, it's nice getting, like, 25 cents from a stream. At the same time, though, I can live without it. It's just a little annoying because I have all the ads set up, like all settings perfectly set up. They just won't output, and I can't figure out the reason why. Like, if I was like shadow banned, I think that would have been more obvious, but I still get people watching my streams, so it's not like a shadow ban or anything, and I still am allowed to push out ads onto my streams. It's just that they won't display to people. It is strange. However, there's not much I can really do since I don't know if the platform could just be reprogrammed so I could just toggle on ads for myself again. Just turn on a toggle, like hack into Twitch and be like, give this, person ads, because all the settings he has in his system should display ads. There's probably just a back-end bug going on, and it's just affecting my channel, and it might affect other channels as well. So I think that's the reason why I get told that there's going to be an ad break, but no ads appear. Also, my Discord notifications just went wild. Oh, it's the inactivity notification string. Yeah, I just got a lot of like things in a row from my phone being like, hey, you got a bunch of messages on your Discord. No, I already seen those messages. It's just that Discord's catching up with my phone. But yeah, enough bantering. Let's get back to the actual gameplay. I was bantering for like 2 minutes.
엔사에서요?
공식적으로 드러난 행보는 아니지만 K사 쪽에서도 심사 통과를 해준 걸로 봐선 모종의 거래가 있었을 수도 있지.
즉, 엔사에서 미리 파견이 와 있는 게 사실이라면 가는 길이 순탄하지만은 않을 거라는 소리랍니다.
그렇군. 이거 자칫하다 여러 날개를 척 찌는 건 아닌지 몰라.
I mean, does Limbus Company have any sort of affiliation with any of the wings? Like, from what I understand, we kind of seem like mercenaries to a degree.
장기적으로 봤을 때 날개 간의 충돌은 불가피한 수순일 거예요. 하지만 엔사에서 공식적인 파견을 공표한 게 아닌 걸 봐서는 단순히 이익 집단 간의 충돌로 마무리될 수도 있고요. 어쩌면 그들이 진정으로 원하는 건 황금 가지가 아니라는 가능성도 배제할 순 없어요.
They're definitely after the golden bow. Because why else would we mention them?
어찌 됐든 여기저기에 써먹기 편한 게 우리라는 건 부정되지 않은 것 같지만.
아, 맞아. K사 입국관리소에서 소동을 일으킨 멍청이들이 있다고 했는데 혹시 얼굴 봤어?
Dude, you went through Kanto 2 with us. Take a guess.
소문이라는 건 참 빠르게 퍼지는군. 마치 로신한테 갔어.
What are you talking about, Don Quixote? Don Quixote hung her head, possibly in embarrassment. Perhaps she's finally starting to learn that her reckless actions have repercussions. Well, better late than never. That, or I'm mistaken, and she's glad that more people know of what she's done.
아깝지 뭐예요. 그런 광경은 자주 볼 수 있지도 않았을 텐데. 목숨이 여러 개 있는 게 아닌 이상 누가 감히 입국 관리소에서부터 소란을.
I think Saude's connecting 2 and 2. 10 seconds, and apparently an ad's gonna appear. It's not gonna appear. There's gonna be no ads. Ads don't exist anymore. We are in an adless society.
설마 아니죠?
자, 시간도 얼마 없고 하니 빨리 이동하죠.
이런 베르길리우스님은 이번에도 안 계시나 보네.
He's allergic to effort.
그 양반 먼저 버스로 돌아갔어.
아쉽네요. 이번에야말로 얼굴 한번 비추고 싶었는데.
다음에는 꼭 인사를 하고 말겠어. 너희 대신 우리를 합류시킬 생각은 없냐고도 물어볼 계획이거든.
What? That's the reason you wanted to meet him?
마냥 농담은 아니랍니다. 이따가 현장에서 다시 봐요.
너희가 무사히 도착할 수 있다면 말이야.
Oh, we'll for sure get there in one piece. The whole travel? Probably not. Dante's probably gonna have to recover some sinners, but we'll get there in one piece at the end. Alright, let's see if we're gonna be battling for the next chapter. Alright, we got 40 Lunacy. No, more story. Oh wait, hold on. Before we get to more story, I got 130 Lunacy. Oh, my extraction is going to be very fun. My extraction at the end of the stream is going to be very fun. I got small tips if you're confused about Heathcliff Middle. You know, you go ahead. What color is Middle Heathcliff? Oh, color. Hold on. Let's go back to your profile. What is his color? Purple. Purple attacks. You need to do more purple attacks for him to use his, you know, ultimate ability. So, use purple attacks. Purple was... which sin was purple? Oh, wait. What sin was purple again? I want to say Envy, but, I'm not sure. It also seems like, kicking is like a red, motif with him. Yeah. He has a lot of Vengeance marks. He does more damage. Oh, if he has a lot of Vengeance mark. Envy is correct. Okay, so it is Envy. I'm surprised I remember that. EGO. Oh, these are like his different EGO types. Holy shit! Oh my god! That is cool! What the hell? Okay, that art is cool. That is really cool. Holy shit. Oh my god, that is cool. I forget I have that. I mean, that is just a really cool EGO cover. Like, I don't know how the EGO itself works, but that is just really cool looking. I forget I got that from last patches. Yeah, no, it looks super cool. Pouty Karen and the cold stare of Vergilius awaited us on the bus. Oh, wait, did the bus get through? Wait. Did the bus get through? Good for Tremor team. Okay, so the EGO is based on Tremor, and it's good for that. Yeah, my test monitor just froze. Hey, maybe we'll get an ad? Nope. I just had to refresh it and no ad. I really need to figure out this ad problem. Like, maybe I just disable ads and then re-enable them, like turn it on and off. You know, I'm gonna try that next week. I'm gonna turn off ads over the weekend and then turn them back on right before I stream on Tuesday. Tremor team is the scariest. Okay. What is the face? Kappa. What is that face? Okay, I've seen that face on Twitch for like over a decade. I just don't know what it means. Like, I've seen this before. Like, I know the Kappa face, but I don't know who it is. Like, I've seen it for over a decade, but I never looked up, like, who it represents. Because one thing. Oh, why is Tremor team the scariest? What is the one thing? I'm actually at the edge of my seat. I am curious about the one thing. Or is that a spoiler? If it is a spoiler, I won't ask any further. But I'm really curious. Dawn T Core can stun lock enemy. When an enemy in stun lock, any tremor burst if you can stack like so many of them before second round. Oh wow. Oh, okay. You can deal at least 90,000 to 100,000 plus damage. If something could take 100,000 damage, I don't want to know what level they're on. I don't want to know what level they're on. The air was heavy with a sense of oppression, leaving little room for lighthearted jokes. Yes, hard to pull. Yes, it does sound hard to pull, but satisfying. It sounds hella satisfying, but holy shit. How can you do 100,000 damage? And if that thing's still standing, fucking run. Just fucking run. You're not gonna win that battle. Yep.
늦었어. 카론 100까지 샜는데도 너희 안 왔어.
You think that things would have gone to 100 seconds or 100 minutes?
카론.
She seemed to have a few more words ready to be flung in that icy tone, but Vergilius put a hand on her shoulder and gave her a glance. T-Core in reality, very scary. Oh yeah. Imagine being an enemy and seeing that right in front of you. Like, you're not the one hit, but the guy in front of you gets hit. You gotta pay your time taxes. Oh, does Dante get affected by using the Tremor Core?
베르, 카론은 지금을 기억할 것입니다.
미안해. 다음에 사탕 사줄 테니까.
Gotta pay your bus driver kindly. Karen sat in the driver's seat without further complaint, and Vergilius slowly turned to us. If there was one thing the sitters and I were all good at, it'd be sensing imminent danger and making way. He's really bad because Karen's bad. Dispersing from the group, we scuttle away into our seats. It's like that Joker meme, Batman not scary. What Joker meme? Batman not scary. But IRS you don't want to mess with. Oh, that's the joke. Oh my god, yeah, not even Joker will fuck with the IRS. You know, it's always great, you know, whenever it's tax season and the IRS sends you a mail saying, hey, pay your taxes on time. And I'm like, I always do. Why are you giving me this mail? Like, I pay my taxes. Why are you giving me a reminder? Yeah, no, it's always weird getting a reminder from the IRS because I always pay my taxes on time. But when they send me the reminder mail, it makes me think, did I pay my taxes? Like, did I pay them on time last year? Or did I forget and they're trying to remind me so that I don't get arrested this time? Oh, man. Yeah, IRS reminders can be scary, especially when you just pay your taxes and because you wonder, did I miss something? They want to gaslight you. Oh, yeah. You know, if they gave me a $200 charge, I would just pay it without asking because I might just assume, oh, I forgot to pay that one bill, even if I did not and they made a mistake. Like, even if it's an accounting error, I'll just pay the $200 just in case. Leaving only Don Quixote anxiously standing in the aisle of the bus. Oh, he's going to explode her.
변명을 듣겠다, Don Quixote.
Oh, she is so dead.
본인은 핍박받고 있는 약자를 그냥 지나칠 수 없어.
아니, 틀렸지.
Oh, she's gonna be exploded. There's a gift for this current scene, by the way. My vision couldn't follow what happened in that instant. Isn't Don Quixote blown up? I have nothing to blink, so it shouldn't have been possible for me to miss a moment. And yet... Okay, what is Vergilius' powers? Like, is he OP? When I caught up with the situation. Oh. The first thing that came into my sight was Don Quixote brought to the ground, shoulder trampled under Vergilius' shoe.
나는 변명을 하라고 했지. 네 사상을 변화라고 하지 않았다.
Nah, he's just aura farming. Okay, I thought he blew up Don Quixote. Okay, he does kind of look cool here. Even though he's a bum still, he kind of looks cool.
처음이 아니지, 돈키호테. 벌써 3번이나 비슷한 일이 있었다.
I wonder if this is Don Quixote's chapter. Because each chapter by this point usually reveals what the focus is going to be, and I think Sinclair was a red herring. So this one could be Don Quixote, because she keeps on interrupting everything. We may now get a character arc for her. She also was talking with Siegfried as well. So is this Don Quixote's chapter?
네 정신 나간 짓 때문에 3번이나 일이 어그러질 뻔했다고.
Don Quixote arc? Damn. Maybe, I don't know. Like, the funny thing is, everyone points out that you can actually see the Order of the Sinners in the opening of Limbus Company. It's just that I forgot the order, so I'm just making guesses as I go. Wait, am I spot on? Wait, is it actually Don Quixote's chapter? You know, I had a feeling that Sinclair was a red herring when he got upset that the fact by, you know, how we're going to this core last time, and I was like thinking, I'm like, it's definitely not Sinclair. It's got to be someone else. I didn't know it was going to be Don Quixote though. I mean, it makes sense though, because at this point she's interrupted everyone so many times. Also, is she bleeding from the mouth? I think she's bleeding from the mouth.
어떻게 생각하지? 말해봐라.
Golden head? What the fuck is this golden head? Yagu. Okay, there's like so many like Twitch like icons that I recognize. Like I kind of know the faces or you know, the emoticons. Like I've seen them before, but I don't know where they're from. Like I don't have the context. Even though I've been around Twitch for a very long time. Like I barely watched Twitch, but I've seen enough to see these GIFs and images before. I just don't know their context. Yeah, I've like occasionally watched Twitch streams sometimes. Like I haven't really you know, gotten too far into the Twitch ecosystem until this past year. Golden Face is a Hololive VTuber CEO. Oh, that's the CEO's face? Huh. I've definitely seen his face before on Twitch stream I've watched someone else. Interesting. I mean, I'm hardly around the VTuber space outside of, well, you know, my friends who are VTubers, so, huh. I'm surprised I know this. His name is Yagu. Yeah, like, I've not been too associated with the VTuber space. Like, I follow a few others that are not my friends. Like, I do like Iron Mouse. Like, yes, that kind of sounds like, you know, me just saying, yeah, I like, you know, bread. But Iron Mouse is a pretty chill VTuber. And yes, I know that's a common answer for like normies who kind of delve into a VTuber sometimes, but I just generally like Iron Mouse. Don't want to trigger the emote because if I type his name, it become emote. Oh, wait, if you just type the name, it just becomes the emote? Wait. Eh? Well, I don't think it'll appear for me though. No. It doesn't appear for me, but I do get the Kappa one. Yeah, I get this one. But I don't think I have Yagu. I really do not know what Kappa means. Is that like the Twitch CEO or something?
본인을 위해 동료에게 패를 끼치기는 했다만.
Just type Yagu. Yagu. Oh no. Oh, just write Yagu. Oh, it just happens. Yeah, just don't put a space between the Y and A. Why is this a hard-coded thing into Twitch? Like, they hard-code shit like this and their ads are broken. I don't get ads on my streams, but when I write Yagu, I get the CEO of Hololife's face? What is their backend? What is Twitch's backend? I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna play the game. Poor Don Quixote. Don Quixote's pain groan grew louder, but no one stepped in. Of course, she was being punished for her own actions. But more than anything, it was evident that disrupting this wasn't going to make the situation better.
생각을 물었다고 왜 말을 알아듣지 못하지?
말하고 있지 않았어!
너는 여기서 미안하다는 말을 했어야 해, 돈키호테.
But what if she's not sorry?
덧붙일 거라면 앞으로 어떻게 할 것인지 계획을 말했어야 했고.
이런... 아까부터 답을 정해놓고 말하고 있지 않소?
Now, I wonder what Don Quixote's backstory was. Because Gregor was a human experiment for bug people. Meanwhile, Rhodia used to be involved with, I guess like a group that was trying to take down the corrupt order of their homeland. So, what is Don Quixote's story? Because I know it has to be somewhat related to the original Don Quixote story. Is it the fact that Don Quixote is a foolish woman who wants grandeur, kind of like the foolish old man in the original Spanish story? I am very, very curious. Yes, indeed.
모르나. 회사는 대부분 정해진 답을 갖고 있다. 그 답을 맞출 수 있는 길을 물을 뿐이지.
Totally not finished Kanto 9. Totally didn't pass what Don Quixote's story is. No, poor Don Quixote. I mean, when people talk about their favorite Kantos, I barely hear people talk about Kanto 3, so I'm a little bit worried that my favorite character's, Kanto is not that memorable. Like, I'm a little concerned. At the same time, though, there's a lot of great characters in Limbus Company, so... Yeah, I'm gonna be sad if Don Quixote's chapter is a bit forgettable. At the same time, though, I'll remember it, because Don Quixote is one of my favorite characters. Also, who's your favorite again? Don Quixote. It's Don Quixote. I mean, I like Gregor, but Don Quixote is my favorite because she's just so chaotic. Like, I just like the chaotic things that Don Quixote gets us involved with. Like, yes, I am annoyed. At the same time, though, I just take a lot of enjoyment from it. You have good choice and taste. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you see me play other games, I typically tend to choose the disruptors of the story as my favorite characters. Great examples of disruptors, Maria Campanella from the House in Fata Morgana, as well as Eriko Furuto from Umineko. One word for her Kanto. Oh, you have one word. What is thy word? What doubts thy word? Very, 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 very memorable and amazing. Sorry, 2 words. That's 7 words.
회사가 너 따위에게 의견을 묻고 있다고 생각하면 큰 착각이다.
회사가 그렇다면 본인은
지치는군.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go that hard on you, Zeno. Vergilius kicked Don Quixote, tossing her to the floor. Then, gripping her fall by the collar.
입사할 때를 기억하고 있겠지.
Out of context. Out of context, if I did not know what this game was, I would have had a different thought about what the scene was. Like, bro, why is he that close?
그날의 거래를 잊지 않았으면 좋겠습니다, 돈 키호테 씨.
Vergilius' eyes glistened with a much brighter hue of red than usual. Staring directly into them, Don Quixote gave back a nod without another word. I assumed those eyes were funny enough.
여기까지.
Someone eyes same, but she is better. Watching someone who usually exuded pride and confidence quickly shift to such a discouraged, crestfallen state didn't exactly make for a pleasant sight. Though, a deal that got Don Quixote to go silent simply by bringing it up. It makes me wonder what it was about. Ooh, we should get ready for the dungeon because we will figure it out.
다른 놈들도 마찬가지다. 회사는 자아 실현의 공간이나 사상을 설파하는 장소가 아니다. 취업 규칙을 위반하면서도 돌발 행동을 하겠다면 자신이 치를 대가를 한 번쯤 더 생각하고 행동에 옮기도록. 죽는 게 낫다고 생각하겠지만 죽지 못할 거고, 프리랜서가 되고 싶겠지만 퇴사가 불가능한 시기를 보내게 될 테니까 말이야.
Dude, you're smiling smugly as you say this. Fuck you.
아무래도 저 양반 아이고 뭐더라? 저 자크 프리더 씨한테 도움을 받은 게 힘이 기분이 상했던 모양이군.
Zach Freacher.
지크 프리트님이요. 본격적으로 작전 시작도 안 했는데 잔소리나 들었잖아. 그러니까 눈치 좀 보면서 행동했어야지.
에휴, 언젠가 한 번은 이럴 날이 올 줄 알았어요. 앞으로는 다들 주의하죠.
둘 다 왜 나를 야리냐? 죽고 싶냐?
Vergilius is like, please don't make me intimidate another sinner on this bus right now.
알았어, 알았다고.
Damn. Also, I will actually have to end my stream about like 15 minutes earlier than usual today, since I actually do have a job interview coming up in like 30 minutes. So I will actually have to end this pretty quickly, since yeah, I do need to get ready for my interview. It's been a few months after college, so this is my first interview in like 3 weeks. So I'm really hoping that things go well. If not, I'm back to the drawing board. But hey, I actually got an interview this time, which is, you know, amazing in general. But yeah, before I end today's stream, I do want to do I think I'm gonna do the 10 extract with my Lunacy and the nocturnal sweeping new identity geotarget extraction for Heathcliff, the big middle brother. Let's see if I also get the middle big brother. It'd be hilarious if I did, but I don't think I will because I got pretty lucky last time. Okay, so we did get something. But let's do the other identities first. Okay. So we just got a normal Ryoshu, Marisol, Yisung, Otis, Don Quixote, Ishmael, Otis again, Ryoshu. Let's see the red identity.
이쪽에 아직
Okay.
먼지가 남아 있네요.
Edgar family
기관지가 안
butler,
좋으신
Ishmael.
분이니 좀 더 철저히 그냥 제가 하죠.
Okay. All right. And let's see. What is this?
마침내 허락이 떨어졌다. 저게 전부 발톱을 까내. 오늘 밤은 질리도록
Oh,
싸우자.
whoa.
우리가
Whoa.
남지 않을 때까지.
Whoa, okay. I thought I got the Heathcliff identity, but I did not. I actually got the Heishul pack. You accept, you branch adept, not you accept. Heishul. Yes, Heishul. And welcome to the chat, Eggsgami. I will say you came at a little bit of awkward time because this is actually the end of my stream today. You came right as I was ending it.
오케이.